Hello, everybody. I am streaming a Chaos League match between Dream and Laclac as part of Dream's Chaos League. This is the revenge match between these two. In the league, everyone plays each other twice, and we're about to start here. Okay, Dream is going to be in red, and we got Laclac in green. Oh, Walrus showed up. I could ask him if he wants to join on commentary, actually. Let's see. Wally, what's up? Hey,
Hey,
hey.
how's it going?
Hey, what's up? Long time.
Just give me 1 second.
So yeah, we got the Walrus on chat, experienced commentator and Worms player.
Beautiful. So, what's the series we got going on today?
So it's Chaos. So it's just Dream's Chaos League that he's doing. This is just a regular league match. He's been doing a lot of like cups, league matches, everything.
I know. Dream's been organizing a lot of chaos, like experimental league stuff for like a long time, years probably, right?
Yeah, at this point, I think he took a break, but like the past year or so, he's been going hard on the Chaos League. Um, but yeah, like you So like I forget, Wally, have you seen much of Chaos so far or like played it that much?
Yeah, I've played a little. I mean, as far as once you get past the initial layer, I wouldn't say I'm really experienced in terms of the strategy, that sort of thing. Obviously, one of the players is supposed to start first here, right? You guys predetermined it?
Right, yeah, Laclac gets to start first. It's kind of a cool thing cuz like each player in the league plays everyone twice. So like whoever started first the first time, the second time they meet up, they flip it. So
Okay, all right.
it's pretty cool for like fairness.
All right. Do they play like season end playoffs determined on standings, or is it just final standings?
Yeah, they do have playoffs, and there's also like a cup and a ladder. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Have you been active in this league, man?
Yeah, this is probably the only like league I've been playing in a while, aside from doing like I don't know, ONL or challenges sometimes. But yeah,
Yeah, and you're speed running, of course, which I always watch whenever you release something on YouTube. I haven't followed much of your Twitch at all because I'm never on Twitch, to be perfectly honest.
yeah,
And
Twitch is a
no,
weird place. It's I find YouTube a little easier. It's like you don't have to show up at specific times. You can just watch whenever. Um, yeah, the speedrunning stuff has been fun, and there's still a lot more I can do with that, I think. But we have at this point though, it's like we've done like missions, deathmatch, quick game. So I don't know. Probably gonna move on to other Worms games like Worms Revolution.
Worms
The
Revolution, the
best.
old dynamic water in
The
play.
Oh yeah. Anyway, back to the match though. So we got so yeah, both players they want to control the top for sure. They're both able to get some crates, which is important. And oh, and Dream is telling me that he already got crate spy, which is huge in this scheme.
Especially right off the bat, I'd assume, to know when to use utilities. I assume like jetpack to collect an important crate.
Yeah,
Um, from
crate
what
spy.
little I know about the overall strategy, it seems to be a lot about saving those utilities that you can grab crates until opportune times when you can pick up multiples, that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of different strats going on. It's like there he waits until the turn time is up to finish the jetpack because you get infinite fuel on your retreat. Let's see. So we got Yeah, that does suggest that Dream might get a big advantage at the start. Because with Crate Spy, you can also get double time crates. If you just spot those, that can like basically give you a free turn.
Oh, that was a nice little play right there. The plop
Ooh,
and the transfer over the top.
yeah, very nice. What's he doing now though? He doesn't have LG. I don't. Yeah, was he thinking he had LG on? Because that was not going to kill him.
Yeah, you're right. And especially puts himself in a pit now where he would have been able to collect those without using the jetpack.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't really need to do that second one, but he did get a kill, which is good.
So, in terms of handicapping this match, Mab, who's the overall more experienced player here out of the two?
They're both good, but Dream, I think Dream is more experienced, I would say. And yeah, he's really a top player. Everyone in the league has been getting really good though, so it's like I think everyone is like a threat at this point. But yeah, like I think some of the top players right now, Dream, Abe God, Kaos is really like the best player at the moment. I'm also
Okay.
up there. I put myself top 4 maybe, but I'm still
Okay.
learning though, so it's fun.
Right. I haven't played much Chaos. Is this variety, is this stockpile round to round?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, your weapons are gonna stockpile between rounds, which is really important, especially like the more rounds you have, it's like the more like getting rich can really matter. But yeah, you have these it's like a sine wave, like in terms of like your richness or poorness in crates, it's like you have these periods usually like after the first 2 rounds, people will sort of blow their loads and just have like they'll get really rich round 1 or 2. Then you go into the caves and everyone will have like used their weapons and they have to restock. So there's really like cycles.
Right. And I think, I mean, from me, who's just a very inexperienced Chaos player, I guess that's probably the hardest part for newcomers to the scheme is just to not blow everything and to know when to save weapons for the other rounds. I mean, really, it's all optimization at the end of the day in terms of keeping a good amount of weapons round to round, I assume, or even utilities too. At the end of the day, and knowing when you've already lost a round and you're just kind of collecting for the next round.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing too. Like sometimes that can be really hard because it's like uh like you have like 1 worm, your opponent has 4, and sometimes your opponent will try to milk you and like make you use crates to kill them, but if you know that you're already dead, then you just want to collect crates for sure. So there's a fine balance. But yeah, let's see. We got Laclac. He's maintaining the invis.
Yeah, it seems like he's just content to collect and not blow the invisibility by using. And Mab, you're a great guy to ask about this, but does blowtorch void invisibility? Does
Yeah.
that count as a voiding?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. So invis doesn't let you use much. You can use girders. You can use prod. Um, that's let me see. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't know you could use prod. I knew you could use something off the F8 menu, so the girder.
Yeah.
But
Girders.
that's the limit of it.
Yeah. Ropes. Of course, ropes, jetpacks. You can use those. But yeah. Even scales. If you use scales, you'll go visible again.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, let's see. Dream is okay. Dream's shopping pretty well.
I mean, that's kind of his outcome at this point, unless he committed a lot of the worm positions to memory, which would probably be a little bit difficult. I mean, a lot to ask from a guy.
Yeah, the worm positions, like, I think that he probably has most of them remembered. I think usually like every turn we get used to just like looking at the positions and just sort of memorizing them, but I think with like 6 or more worms it can be pretty tough, but lower than that it's more doable.
Gotcha.
So he knows where like 1 worm is that he just walked over. But that worm I think is moving.
and really save for, I mean, if you could locate one, that's probably a pretty good indicator in terms of, you can plop them. But I mean, really overall, probably a little tough to make a lot happen. So they're both kind of locked into the whole collecting phase right now.
Yep. So yeah. Unfortunately, I do wish we could see Invis as like commentators, but yeah. One thing I can do though is get the chat box really, really big, put the chat down, and then that gives you a better indication of where the worm is because it's more narrowed in. It's like I mean, you can use that in game too. It's kind of an evil trick.
Oh, I never even realized that. I knew that it would give you relative center at the beginning of the invisible worm's turn. I mean, is it true center at the very start of the turn? Because it feels like sometimes it's not, but I'm just going off of kind of general feel of encountering it.
Yeah, so I guess the camera gives you like roughly the right height, but it really doesn't give you much of a like left right centering, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. It does give you a better, like the smaller the screen is, the better indication you'll get.
Gotcha. And so, like right there, Dream tried to hit the worm that was where he thought the approximation of the worm, but the worm must have fallen down a little further because I didn't see any skidding. The skidding is kind of the telltale.
Right, yeah, we got to pay attention to that. So, yeah, he walked over like 2 worms in the center. There's like 3 worms in the center cave area, I think, or possibly 4.
Yeah, there's one in the little hump with the little narrow divider, like kind of near that hump area, like almost right beneath it. And then one far left. I couldn't tell you the third look. Oh, there you go. Now we got it.
Hooray.
Blowtorch in play. Oh, so he didn't miss it by that much. I mean, I would have guessed that Petrol would have hit, but I guess the Harrison, Zachariason? I don't know. That's a tough one, Mab. That's a mouthful right there.
It's the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine.
Very edge right there.
Zachariason. Yeah, I didn't see that either. I was like, where did the worm go? But
yeah, because you didn't see the skidding below, and so I mean that would have been the natural guess with the Petrol is on the left-hand side, which I was kind of surprised they didn't hit him at.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta like really use that noodle, figure out like where the worm has to be. We got this 720 worm up here. That Dream really wants a bat. But more than that, he wants crates. He's getting a lot. He got a double time.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he's all right. He's thirsty for blood now, so he might be able to get a double kill here. Oh, or wait. What's his? Okay, he wants to like sort of. I see.
There we go. Now he's got him in position. Maybe one more, or if you can pop him now.
Okay, cluster trick. Oh, that was nice.
Get him down low. Yeah, now he's setting up the double real nicely.
Yeah, it was super nice.
So are clusters 4-star in this game?
Oh, I need to think about that for a sec. They are,
because he just did 103 covering it up with his own worm. So I'd assume there's at least an extra star, if not 2. Because can you do 10 over 100 with the cluster trick?
Normally, oh shoot, I'm forgetting if it's 2-star or 3-star. Yeah, 3-star is where it's like you can often get like around 100. 2-star usually it's a little below. So maybe it's 3-star. I'm forgetting. So Dream has finished off the right 2 worms. That's really important because now that whole right side is red. He's got that right side on lock.
Which gives him more crate opportunities, I'd assume, or at least forcing to use utilities to get over there.
Yeah, it does help. Like the more spread out your worms are, that helps so much. It's like if you have worms on the far left and far right side of the map, you can feel way more safe.
Yeah, and I'm assuming we're operate on a lot of the tenets of Team 17. If you just control more area, you can consume more crates. Just get ahead that way.
Faux show.
So he's going to kind of leave his worm a little bit out here with this finish, right? Unless he's got
Yeah.
a little away time, though, to get back. All right, that's not bad, I
Ah,
guess.
it's
But
too
he does
bad.
have two worms stacked right there and an opportunity for a third with Zach right there. Actually, this could be ideal right here for Dream. I mean, if he's got the right weapons, this could be absolutely deadly. But he wants to collect some more.
Yeah,
Shopping first, Mab. Everything else
right.
second.
Well, Dream does that a lot. Like, if he thinks he's like in the lead, he'll just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shop. I'm still gonna win." So,
Right. Yeah, truly. I mean, he is in, I mean, with these worm positions, he seems to be in dominating position.
can he do both? Can he shop and kill? Let's see.
Well, I think he'll get at least two here. Three's kind of a lot with 10 seconds, but seems like he'll get at least two here. That should do two right there.
Oh,
And if he gets the push with that, no, not quite.
oh,
Oh, he only does get one. Very unlucky.
ooh, hanger on. That's a weird spot to land too. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Where you're talking about it, like a 1 pixel ledge right there that he clung to somehow.
How did that even happen? He hit the ceiling. He like
Must have, right?
yeah, that's the only way. Okay, so all right, Laclac. He needs a way up. So jetpacks are really important here, and even LG is not. It could only just barely maybe get you up there. Did he get a jetpack? No. That's tough because if his worms are all down here, he's not going to be collecting. And Dream is, and that's really bad. Whoa,
Yeah.
nice.
And that was clean. That was a very clean kill right there.
Okay, really? that gets down. You know what? I don't think you could confidently do that and know it's not going to hit your own worm. I think that's
exactly. I was just thinking that. I was like, that's kind of incredible what he did there. Really.
I think. Okay, I'm trying to think here, but I think it's down to subpixels. Like whichever worm is just closer to the Dragon Ball, that's the worm that's going to get hit.
Yeah. That's wild. And like I was like, is that even reproducible? You know?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, if they're lined up, I think it's 50. It's just a gamble.
He'll get one. He needs to just blow up the candle a little bit here. And this should be good.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, what?
There he goes.
What? I didn't see that land.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I did not see that coming. I just called it a foregone conclusion that worm was going to go in the water. But apparently, Laclac's worms like to cling to surfaces.
Yeah, this is just a normal day in Chaos. It's like, yeah, these things happen so often when you don't have time to like aim super well. Damn. Okay. Well, Laclac. Yeah, he's just gonna want to like finish this by shopping as much as he can. He doesn't
Exactly right.
Yeah.
If he could make a nice little like circuit right here and collect everything that he possibly can, you'd call that a win at this point. And there is, I mean, he can collect quite a bit in this turn. I mean, if he plays his cards right. Surprised he goes to the bottom a little bit, but maybe he has spy at this point. But I guess he might have time to get all the way around if he keeps moving here. But yeah, this is a lot. I mean, this is 10, 12 crates, 5, 6 utilities. But again, I think going to the bottom hurt him a little bit. And at the end, it's going to cost him a few crates here, but maybe not. If he makes a good jump here. No, I think he just times it pretty much perfectly right there.
Nice. Yeah, that's really good. At that point, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter if he loses. He'll be like stacked for the next round.
Yeah, and especially if he can somehow, I mean, I'm guessing Dream plops him here, but if he can somehow survive another round, he's in great position to go for another little run right here.
Right, he can, yeah, because his worm's really healthy up there. I don't think Dream can kill the upper worm this turn.
Yeah, especially with Rebrov hanging on. That was a nice windfall for him.
Oh man. Yeah, Dream has to spend all this time just to kill this worm.
Which just refuses to die.
Oh my god.
And now he's actually retreating. The worm is repelled
Oh my
all
god,
attack
he
and
couldn't
is
kill.
retreating.
Didn't he have a Zook or something? I thought he did.
I know, right? That's got to be brutal for Dream at this point, you know. Knowing the games at hand, but really allowing all this extra collection to go on.
Oh, maybe he like had to in his last moments. Maybe there was something he had to collect, like a freeze or a double time or something at the very end. I'm not sure. Because sometimes there's crates that you have to make sure your opponent does not get. Sheep
Right.
is
And so this sheep was solely a collecting sheep, correct?
I I think so.
I mean, that's my guess. I mean, he does get a few crates over there.
Yeah, not bad.
But I can't imagine he was really trying to kill, you know, some of the worms over there with it. I mean, it doesn't
Nah.
seem to have much ability like that. Oh, and only gets one at the end.
Okay, so his right worm, I think he could have kept this right worm like alive because it's so healthy now. It's pretty hard to kill.
Right. If he had ended his turn in like the middle, like that little middle section of the map would have, and especially since we just saw Dream unable to kill a worm, you know, pixels away from the water. So
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
like
it would have been pretty safe in the middle of the map, middle high.
right. Sometimes Dream doesn't have like an upper limit to how long he'll just collect crates. Like he really doesn't want to finish a round until he has like everything that he wants.
Fair enough. But that again, double-edged sword, you know, when
Right.
you leave the other guy alive.
Yeah.
Is the opportunity cost really worth it at that point?
Right.
Ooh,
Oh.
no, maybe not quite left enough there. Yeah. It was a nice idea if he executed just a little bit better there.
Yeah, he just needed a little more time. Okay, so it's harder for Laclac to get up now, but I bet he has a jetpack at this point. Well, he chose the left worm.
Well, I don't think he has a jetpack based on what I'm seeing. Huh. Okay.
Well,
all right. He just doesn't
I
want.
see.
Okay, and that's interesting too. It's just like he got. I'm surprised he wouldn't have started with the right worm, and at least collected before he did flag. But I get that he wants to F12 if the other worms are up top, and he has really nothing at that point to go on.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, the right worm didn't have many crates to collect. The left worm also just not much. So, all right. So I got to pick the next terrain using our terrain picker.
And so how does the rotation go for a 5 game? Is it like open?
It's open, cave, open. Just standard.
Okay.
Terrain. What do we got? Ganja. Okay, Ganja is our next terrain here. And let me update the scorecard. Okay. I need to act fast too, because Dream said there is like some sort of bug where the longer that we take in between rounds, the higher the likelihood of disconnecting, which I think that might, I mean, it could be true or it could just be imagined, but
Or like, yeah, some sort of anecdote about, you know, it happened to me once and
yeah,
therefore it will happen again.
yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I've seen it, I've seen it happen, but I have no idea if it's a thing or not. All right, Ganja. Blaze it. Cool. All right, round 2.
420 ways to die.
Yeah.
Mablak.
Yeah. Man, weed is legal here in Oregon. I haven't really taken advantage of that because I don't really smoke, but I would maybe do like edibles sometime or something, but
All right. Why not, Cody? Why
I
not?
know I don't have any. Yeah. Oh, nice
Okay.
pigeon.
Relatively easy plop there. Does kind of take away the opportunity. Oh, well, he does have a rope. I was going to say there's not a whole heck of a lot on the map so far, though, in terms of what he can collect. Maybe he's just thinking about another plop here for a quick start.
Oh, he's just doing damage. Okay.
Yep, I mean, 2 miniguns back to back. Now, let me get your opinion on this, Map. What about, I mean, was there a chance to plop with the minigun, with just one minigun?
I don't think he had a. I'm not sure if he had enough of a ramp to do one of those like LG minigun shots.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think he was able to, from what I could see.
And probably just going for something simple, too,
Yeah, yeah. So Laclac is not in a super great position. I don't think he probably doesn't have jetpack based on last game, but maybe he saved it. LG.
He can probably blowtorch out of there. Or no, you know what? He can just walk out of that area. It's just got just enough space to walk out.
Oh, he got a double time. That's actually it's really good. Oh,
Oh, boy.
What? Another bow fail. Okay.
Struggling a little bit.
The wonders of the bow. Oh, distraction bow. He's diverting our eyes while he goes invis. You can actually do that though. Like you can like launch a napalm or something and then just go invisible.
This
just
looks like it'll be pretty close right here.
Oh.
That's a huge missed opportunity.
That's too bad. Yeah, he didn't really need to do the jumping way. Oh, nice.
But that is fortunate. Within a pixel right there, the fire punch.
That was really good. I wouldn't have even tried that. That was yeah, that was smart. I thought it was gonna backfire.
Okay, and then here come the mines. And it looks like not a lot.
Even getting one mine with a mine strike is typically that's about the most you can ask for.
Oh yeah, for sure. The mines
They suck.
It's like maybe the most classic weapon in Worms that it's like great in theory, but in practice it just actually is not very good at all.
Right, the mines are just they're too damn bouncy. It's like
yeah.
You
almost need a runway for them to get a couple bounces to calm down a little bit. You
need like a I don't know, you need a filter system like with girders. Like
right, or you could or just like a grenade. You could bring the mines in with like plus bounce or regular minimum bounce.
Yeah. Make him stickier somehow. Okay, so killing with damage again. Dream is making it really hard for Laclac.
And Laclac really only has the one worm that's really accessible. But even that worm, Reaperov, is not, can't just quite jump up without using any utilities. We'll see what he's kind of picked up over the last 2 turns. I'm assuming he's got at least low gravity here, but
yeah, he almost definitely has low grav. Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, there you go. Low grav right there.
Okay.
And he can collect quite a bit at this point. Gets a simple kill right there.
If he could kill fruit Bastiles, that would actually be really good. He'd be able to get the right side to himself.
And it appears that is the plan here.
Oh, that is perfect weapon.
This will be a simple one. Give him some time to get out of there, but that should be an easy kill right there.
Okay, interesting. Multitasking.
Oh, Ooh, and
Not
get
bad.
some nice collects at the very end. He didn't have too much more time on that super sheep. So, or does he get infinite time on the super sheep?
Oh no, it's you do get a pretty long amount of time. I forget how many seconds, but yeah.
In
Um,
terms of retreat, okay.
yeah, that was good. Okay, good rebuttal, I must say. But it also looks like Dream is the one with the he's got the jetpack chain going. Like if you get a jetpack and you have Crate Spy, you can
Oh,
just
right, and you can chain it into multiples.
yeah, it's like you can only use the jetpack when you know you're gonna get another jetpack, and that can be like a way to sort of keep your mobility going. And a lot of times your opponent will just not have much, especially if you got like Crate Spy early on. Okay, Dream is he's making sure to come back on the right side here, but not much time. Oh, pile.
Does he have anything?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. All right, that'll retain his space over on that side.
That's tough. That's like a free turn basically.
Yeah. Okay, I was just thinking of that. I was
He's
like, out of all the things you can do, the drill's kind of the only way to get rid of that, and in lieu of like multiple explosions to take it down.
yeah, for freeze, it's basically drill and kamikaze are really like brutal. You almost don't want to freeze if you have like one worm left, because then your opponent can just like use one drill and one kamikaze, and it makes things easier almost. Um, in this case, oh yeah, he doesn't have it. He needed like another drill.
And a skunk misbehaving, pretty
Damn.
commonplace.
Perfectly skunk-sized gap. It's too bad.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say that. It looked like one pixel either way.
That's tough. Well, now that Dream bought himself a turn, he's gonna like shop. Yeah, this is
And pretty good utility, only having to use the one low gravity to get up there.
mm-hmm. Must be something good on the left side.
Versus, yeah, the bevy of
Yeah,
stuff on the other side.
Yeah, probably all those crates, those utility crates, they're probably all laser sights. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Probably the most useless crate in this game.
Yeah, everyone hates laser sight. I mean, I guess you can use it very occasionally, but ideally you would be able to just like trade in 10 laser sights for a jetpack.
I was just about to say, by the time you've finished a few rounds, I imagine you have as many laser sights as you'd ever need.
Yeah. It's like you wish you could do something with them. You just wish, but no, there's nothing. Ooh. Laclac takes out one of his own worms just to get rid of Dream, and he got a double time.
Not bad at all.
He definitely has time to get at least another kill. I bet he could get a double here. He just needs to push Trippy.
Okay, he's gonna open with the Zook.
So let's see. Use arrows, blowtorch. Okay, damage. I thought he was gonna maybe push him to the left.
He may want to utilize the plop over there. Not a very high HP worm, though.
In his first, he sort of misfired his first mortar. You want to stand on the right side of the worm's head, because the mortars will... And this is something I didn't really notice until playing Chaos, but like... you can basically do the cluster trick with mortars as long as you stand on the right side of the worm's head, but it doesn't work if you stand on the left side of the worm's head.
Oh, no kidding.
Because the mortars all like sort of drift to the left when you aim straight down.
I did not know that. So they've got a less bias then.
Yeah, it's really weird. You wouldn't really use it in any other scheme because it's like self-damage, but it's a pretty good way to do damage to like a pile without moving them too much.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay, so Laclac has 4 worms. Dream only has 3. Not quite sure who has the advantage here, actually. I want to say that Dream still has more mobility.
Oh, he's looking for a plop here. Not bad. Got
Nice.
one right there.
Okay, so they're tied 3-3. Yeah, it's pretty even actually right now. All right, I'm rooting for
That
Laclac.
bottom right worm though, really only really viable with the jetpack.
Right, they each sort of have a safe like. But yeah, the right worm is definitely, it looks like the safest worm.
Okay, pretty nothing MB bomb.
Yeah, it didn't do much. Oh,
I've noticed people aren't very good with the MB bomb. I think it's probably not using it all that much and not really familiar with the way the wind affects it.
Yeah, I usually aim it like I like get it to the very top of the screen. It seems to help a little bit. But yeah, it's like different from airstrike and napalm. No kills. That's
and really puts himself in position to get killed rather easily with the position that he's in, especially with the fire down there. This should be a gimme kill on Rebrov.
Yeah, so this was a crucial turn. If Laclac could have gotten a double kill here, I think he would have potentially just
okay, and he's going with the knock, but he's getting the push by the ooh.
Oh.
I was thinking that when he did it, I was like, there's nowhere to land.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you trigger the parachute, and even if you did trigger the parachute, there really wasn't much margin for error there whatsoever.
Yeah, it's too bad. Okay, so once again, it's worm count is 2-2, so
okay, and this looks to be a fairly heavy shopping turn if you ever just get out of that hole.
Yeah, he just needs to get over to those crates. Ideally, kill arachnophobia too.
Which shouldn't be that. I mean, I could see the crate saving arachnophobia there a little bit. Oh, I don't know if he's going to get this. Like, does he have anything?
Oh,
no.
He was like 1 shot away from killing potentially. Or, well, maybe 2 shots, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the way he utilized the mobility that time really hurt him. I mean, he burned a good 10 seconds at the beginning of the turn just trying to execute one backflip to get out of the hole he was in.
Yep. Oh, very efficient kill. Love it.
Yep.
Nice kill.
This next one was always going to be the tough one out of the bunch.
Yep. Okay, so
Dreams... I think him leaving this position, this worm in a decent position is going to be important because Mangrove is pretty easily killable. So I assume Dream's going to want to leave this worm somewhere where it won't get killed easily.
Yeah, he's just
look at that right there. Exactly.
He's burrowing in.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Okay, good yeah. Good use there. Oh, what's up? Thank you, Ruffled, for the raid, and welcome raiders. We're just enjoying commentating on a League Chaos match between Dream Trance and Laclac, and I got the Walrus on commentary. Longtime Worms player, and Yeah, we're let's see. So right now Dream is up 1-0. We're on the second round. First to 3 wins.
There we go. And he gets one kill right there. It just depends. Does he have a blowtorch left? I mean, if he's got a blowtorch, this looks like it might be closeout time. Yep.
He's got
All
time.
right. He's gonna need 2 there. He could have gone up top and gotten through all the way, but no, he's got 2. So that's gonna be not a big deal. Oh,
Perfect.
look at that. Very,
was
very clean.
yeah. That was the perfect weapon there, honestly.
Absolutely right, and especially mortar.
Oh, Dream's got to be.
More.
Man, I feel like Dream's got to be kicking himself because his last turn, if he had just like found a slightly different hide, he could have delayed things. Okay.
I think he was really concerned. I mean, I would have done the same thing. I think he was just concerned with getting plopped there, and his girder placements were indicative of that.
Yeah.
So seeing him hide there, maybe not such a surprise, but yeah, he had the right combination of weapons, especially the minigun. That's a great one to have in like close quarters like that.
Okay, so I got to pull the next terrain, and we are getting Egypt. Okay, so we're on to caves. So it always goes island, island, cave, cave, island, islands. I almost thought it'd be cool if we just didn't have any of the regular trains, only did the custom ones. We're almost getting to the point where we have enough. Like, we got some...
we have an excess amount of terrains. I can't even keep up with it. I spent about a couple of years away from the game and then came back, and it just, I was almost dizzy with the amount of terrains that have been made. And, kudos to the people that have been making them, putting out the content. Certainly took a while before people got the hang of utilizing like the in-game generation of sprites. It was a good 10 years before we saw any of them. But now that, it's kind of been perfected, we're seeing it, pretty much nonstop, it seems like.
I love it.
So right on to Egypt. This is one I haven't seen before, but
yeah,
a pretty good one, it seems like. Kind of clean sprites. Bright.
Yeah, this one's cool. Yeah, I forget if this is from... I forget what this is from. It's not from another Worms game, I don't think.
But the sprites originated from something different.
I don't know.
It's got a distinctly wormy feel either way, like with the shading of sprites and whatnot. Fits in very well, whatever way you want to.
Right. Well, there is like, I mean, I guess there is a worm in the train itself. So I don't know. I don't know.
Or an alien. You never know. Alien,
oh yeah.
Alien worm. I don't know. We're splitting hairs here.
Yeah.
It could be either.
Oh, that mine's gonna finish the kill.
Oh, yeah. That is nice. And Island Antics appears to be gone. Oh, you know what? And if he gets a little bit better of a sheep there, I think it would have been another kill as well. Would have been a triple to start, but nonetheless, not a bad turn to start. Kind of does open up those 3 worms over the top there. Bull, Markenhos, and Civic for a possible counterplay here.
So yeah, I think both players have like a decent amount of weapons, so
oh yeah, not bad setting these 2 up. This should be, feels like an Uzi handgun. This might be a nice little shotgun, all the better. Perfect. This should be an easy, although the shotgun should bounce him back. Yeah, okay. And he does get it. Great counterplay there. And does he have any more in the tank for Civic? Or no?
He's just gonna bust through.
No, this could be really great if he positions.
Oh no! Oh, ah! Oh, that hurts. Dream says deserved. Yeah. I'll say VBL, but yeah, you could. He was basically one notch, off from like death, but he was too focused on he was just a little too focused on getting the shot to like notice that.
Well, I see what he was focused on because I mean he gets that bird up there far enough that he can get a kill with just the bird and no follow up. It was kind of a nice setup for a plop.
Yeah, it was tempting. Oh, the clusters helped here. They didn't. Yeah, they piled. Well, Laclac is he got a double time again.
Not bad at all. And this follow up should be pretty good. I think one more shot into here either way. About 100 damage for each of these. Okay, and that'll
Oh,
kill one. Fruit should still be alive at this point. Well, but Tetris will blow all those crates, so
mm-hmm.
this might be a kill either way. Pushing Swamp almost to the bottom, but Fruit should have maybe a tiny amount of each. No, it's dead. All right. And so a follow up on Mangrove here could be great. Ooh, but Civic goes all the way to the bottom as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have to sacrifice that worm if he wants the kill here. Oh, he's just retreating? Oh, he has a select
Okay,
worm.
he's going to switch off. He's going to kill the Civic then. Which it's not a bad play. What do you think about using the worm select there?
It's yeah, worm select is like very rare, so you have to save it. It's like
And very valuable. That's why I was
yeah.
kind of curious your opinion about that use.
I think
Oh, and he loses his rope there.
Yeah, I would say save the worm select because like Laclac already has a huge lead. Just like kill your own worm along with him, because
And especially where he leaves it at the very end. I mean, if he can get that worm to safety after using the worm select, I'd say maybe worth it. But where he leaves the worm, I don't know. You know.
mm-hmm. I don't think Dream's given up by any means on this round. He can still get a double kill here.
And he's still got Trippy up there as well.
Mm-hmm. Laclac has had some pretty major double time luck though.
Oh yeah.
So that's a big thing.
That's been crucial. And that's a nice quick pile right there.
Do we have axe? No axe, but oh.
Oh, that's a nice little pile right there with the mole. I am impressed with the way you used the mole there.
Yeah, that was a good push. It can be hard, yeah, using those moles to just get
that
like
is a very clean double kill right there.
Nice. That was a really significant turn to stay in it. Pretty sure that Laclac's gonna get one kill either way, but Dream could buy himself time to like collect some crates.
Yeah, I think this might be the end of days for Trippy here, though, and I mean that would go a long way in this game if he could just I think this is it. And then once Trippy goes with it, probably Dream's hopes of winning this round.
Yeah, so Dream will sort of switch to just crate collecting mode. Oh, and thanks Yolas for subscribing or following. I always get confused between following and subscribing.
But he didn't end up using the axe, and now he's. I mean, what's the plan? He's not going to kill this worm, so not using the axe is a little suspect, especially when you got just some moles.
Right. He was probably hoping to save the axe. Axe is another weapon. You can stockpile quite a few of them, but it is also like crucial. So that's one of those things like you definitely want to think about saving. But yeah, let's see if that bites him in the ass. I don't know.
I mean, Laclac's still in a great position here. Don't get me wrong.
He's got the right side. So the right side is where the crates are at.
I mean, really, once you get to the next turn here, I mean, Laclac's looking at a windfall unless Dream... I don't know, Dream is moving around really well with some of the jumps he's done this turn.
Get those crates. Send
exactly.
an animal. Send a sheep. Oh! If I can't have them, no one can.
And look, he might he had an outside chance of getting Civic there at the bottom too.
Oh.
Almost. But yeah, I think that was really important, blowing up all those crates. That was a good move. For all intents and purposes, that was a great turn.
Yeah.
For Dream.
Trippy cannot be killed here unless... Oh, well, sorry. Laclac does have enough time if he has, like, 2 drills. Oh,
Ooh,
invis.
here we go.
Dream could counter by he could girder some of the worms in, maybe. We'll see what he has.
Yes, that is true. If it was me though, I'd have like one worm at this point. Civic on the girder on the bottom right, and I would have no clue of the other ones.
Yeah, it's like yeah. That's been one of the hardest things with Chaos. Like you can't like you basically can't look away for even a second just because of invis. So
Right.
like yeah, the concentration level is it's unusually high partly because of that.
But this, I mean, this will probably be one of the better shopping turns we've seen in a little bit. I mean, we had several back-to-back turns where the players were really focusing on getting kills
Mm-hmm.
and not shopping, and he has a great chance to get a lot. So I'm sure he wants to at least drop something down there on Civic, make sure he kills that worm. Um, Maybe he's wait until he gets up a little bit further. We'll see.
Right. Oh,
None of
okay.
those is gonna hit Civic.
Oh, Civic. So Civic was the worm that was by the girder. I think that was the worm
Yeah,
that
by
that
the girder at the very bottom.
yeah that was the worm that
And I think
jetpacked
he's
up.
gonna try and kill that worm right now.
I think.
That'll do it. That'll kill Civic for sure. I mean, maybe not. No, that'll
Was it?
definitely do it now with that
Oh no,
additional
Civic.
explosion.
So
Oh, there you go.
okay. So he killed that worm. I think the worm that was by the girder, that one jetpacked
Oh, that one
away.
jetpacked
Hmm.
away. Okay, I knew
Yeah.
there was one down there.
So okay, so Laclac he's got 3 worms. Dream has 2. Okay. And see the skid marks where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Trippy really is in a good position, though. I mean, if you get the right explosion to move him over to the right, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
You need some chonkies. You need some sheep.
Okay, and that's an excellent cluster, really. Almost completely. All right.
So
Ooh,
close.
double axe. We're back down to 100.
Triple.
Triple axe.
Holy shit.
All right, he's expending everything he's got to kill this worm, but he should get Trippy.
Nice. That was a good last second kill.
Absolutely.
100.
Takes the worm out in the top. He did probably deplete all of his stack of axes there.
Oh,
or
yeah.
close to it to get it.
Yeah, that's costly. Dream would pretty much need a jetpack to get up here or girders. So he's in a really bad spot.
Pretty good backflip there for sure.
Rope.
Get up.
Oh, pixels.
My goodness.
Oh, the pixels. His rope wrapped around them and swung him right into the flame, which,
Oof.
you know, given the pace of Chaos and like how much you have to think while you're doing everything, that's a common thing that can happen to even the best players. It's like you're looking around at the crates while you're roping, and it's like, oh no, I've fucked myself.
Yeah, absolutely. You think he would have picked a different place to attach the rope to?
He
but
could,
maybe he's
yeah.
just trying to get the most, the most bang for his buck, with the repeat swings.
Yeah, I think so. So let's see, I picked Odd Cavernia, which I don't even remember what terrain that is.
Odd Cavernia.
The hell is Odd Cavernia? I'm sure I've seen it, but
I think it's different from standard Cavernia.
Yes, it's the
it's the Odd Cavernia.
I know that much. Oh, this one. Okay. All right, so we're on to cave rounds 2. And Dream, yeah, I think Dream, both the rounds that he's lost so far, so it's 2-1 for Laclac. He's definitely had a way out, and he's had times where he's been a little bit ahead, but Laclac has sort of, I don't know, maybe they were both sort of unforced errors. for
Yeah,
Dream.
no, that's what I was thinking too. And in Dream seems like from the time that I've seen him play, he seems pretty technically sound, but I think the choices he's made really have had the bearing on why he's in the hole right now.
Sometimes he collects crates when he like, sometimes he just wants to get really rich. Usually that's a good strat for him, but if you focus too much on that, you can also get,
And
bitten in
get
the
swept
ass,
up in the greed, absolutely.
right? This train's actually not bad. 1 second.
All right, but what I mean those let's test you out a little bit. So are we talking stalagmites or stalactites here, Mablak?
Uh,
That's an important question.
wait. Okay, stalag. The one with this the C, right, is for ceiling. Stalac. Wait. It's stalagmites and stalactites. Are those the two options?
Yes, stalagmite and stalactite.
Wait, I thought there was one with a C. Isn't there stalat? Isn't? Damn it! Now I can't remember. There was like a way to remember those, but no, I
Yes, the the mite is the floor and the tight is the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
I
Wait,
think anyway. I don't
Damn
know. We might. You know what? Let's fact check this. I'm going on Google right now. These are important questions we need
Yeah.
to answer.
Or wait, is it stalagmite and stalactite? Because maybe that's it. And C is for ceiling.
Stalactite, stalagmite.
Oh, the C, yeah, the C, yeah.
Yeah, stalagmite is the one on the ground, and the stalactite is the ceiling.
Okay,
So we've learned something today, if
Right.
nothing else.
perfect.
I will say these are some of the strangest looking stalagmites and stalactites that I have seen, though.
Oh yeah. I do like this map. It is train. Oh yeah, it's from Worm's Oddity, I think.
Oh, is it really? This is a worms-based terrain? That's
I
interesting.
think so.
Okay.
Right, everything's like cardboard.
No, this is probably the best one they've played on so far. This will probably present some interesting possibilities here. Just right off the bat, though, looks pretty balanced. And you know what? We're going to see a different game, I think, than the one we saw last time. But I think they're going to find it a little bit harder to get big time kills just right off the bat, even with the stockpiles.
They both used some stuff. Laclac used a bunch of battle axes, so it's gonna slow things down for him.
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to knock down this other worm, Bully, which he just doesn't get, which is a little tough for him. That's almost insurance if he gets that other worm down there for fruit.
Oh yeah. The cool thing about Chaos, or maybe the bad thing, I don't know, but you can like build piles and then try to finish them off next turn because only one worm from the pile has the chance to even move. So
exactly, right? It's almost it's cheap insurance, you know.
Yeah, so you can like work on a project basically, like of piling over time. And Rosebuster in chat says there's also stalagnate, which is what you get when a stalactite and stalagmite join together.
Oh my God, conception,
Oh
life
my God.
created.
Yeah, I find that to be unnatural. I do not condone these stalagnates.
My personal moral compass points me away from that unholy union.
Yeah. Get those away from me.
We do not acknowledge this.
Yeah, we don't.
Stalagmate.
Yeah.
This is a Christian stream. Come on.
Oh my God! So Laclac's already in Viz.
God, Laclac just has a seemingly unending supply of double turn time and invis.
True.
It's got Dreams probably got to be a little annoyed with this. I mean, he's had an invis in every round so far.
Oh yeah. Like, and he doesn't even really need to use it here, does he? Like, I mean, I guess he feels not very secure, but it's, I don't know. I mean, it can like sort of handcuff you because then you feel like, oh, I
Exactly.
can't
I
attack.
mean, if you want to go for collection of crates, not being able to use like blowtorch, that's tough. Oh, this
Okay.
is going to inhibit him quite a bit. He's going to have to burn about 10 to 12 seconds just to get through this petrol here.
Ooh, that one little flamelet.
Yeah,
Hate it.
so he finally gets through. I think that one worm still does remain right there. And he's got one up there. Oh,
Oh,
and the worm flies over, but I don't. Oh, I saw the worm land over by
oh no.
that stalagmite over there.
Yeah.
Wait, stalactite. Sorry, I've done nothing.
Stalactite, yeah. Docking you points for that.
Yeah, as well you should.
Oh boy. Dream has he's gotten himself into a pile, but perhaps this is just a bait to lure out the invisible worm.
Okay, there we go. He uses mole.
Do not get the knock.
This mole could blow it if he waits for a sec. No,
Oh.
he wants to collect.
I don't have confidence that he can actually get this double kill because he used all his axes probably.
Yep.
Let's see.
Unless he's got some sort of big boom here. I don't
What?
think. No, he's
Still has an
got
axe.
one axe, but he keeps on walking into the fire, trying to block right here real quick. Little band-aid.
That's how
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
really doesn't get too much done there.
Yeah, he bit off more than he could chew. And you know what? That was a successful bait by Dream. By piling his worms, he baited the invisible.
Truly, it's starting something he couldn't finish, really, at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Is this?
Just short of where it needs to be.
That's really hard to get a push from that, but he was hoping the
Oh,
flames.
yeah, definitely. You'd have to have the perfect shot at that point.
Oh,
The
nice.
sheep will get it done, though. And that's real good for Dream right there.
Everything's getting really messy.
He wanted to get one cluster in there to blow all that stuff right there. But he can't get it in. Just the perfect throw. Oh,
Almost.
my God, so close.
Well, he did it.
That explosion.
Okay, he got a nice trap on Traor.
Yeah.
Now this is one of those clusterfuck situations where all the worms are like from both teams are like in piles together. Starts to become really hard to tell where do I attack. Oh no, he killed his own.
Oh man. Yeah, Trador, I think it's Traor. No, not quite dead, but almost.
Okay.
And we have basically seen them play this match on one side of the map, really. I mean, this has been a war zone over here on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side just completely untouched at this point.
Yeah, they're playing a game of Wormy Piley over here.
Uh-huh.
I think at a certain point it's not even strategy, it's just like, okay.
Oh my God, and another invisibility.
Again.
Uh-huh.
Where's he gonna go? He can't even move.
He can't even go anywhere yet.
Alright, I think this invis was maybe a mistake, and honestly what I would maybe do is just go for the right side. Like just leave the clusterfuck alone, get a double kill on the right.
Yeah. You know what? I think they've just been de-incentivized of using a worm on the right-hand side because it is kind of closed off over there, except for the far right, the kind of like large passage over there. A lot of that's like closed off, bottlenecked by the objects.
Yeah, so you don't want to like, I guess you could say you don't want to unleash the invisible worms, but there are two down there that Dream could kill. He wants to make sure that one of these worms on the left doesn't get away, but
Okay, so he's going to try and get a lot of collect. That's a pretty darn good jetpack right there. And get to safety now, or relative safety. Not sure how much that protects him up there. I mean, as there's a plot below, but definitely makes it a little bit more complicated in terms of getting an easy kill.
Yeah, not bad. He probably wanted like a blowtorch to get left. Okay.
All right, and then the one turn invisibility. I'm not sure what the point was even there of using it, especially after he would have probably been much more well suited to use it a little bit later in the game, perhaps, or any sort of utility. You know, he didn't get too much out of that. But we'll see what he does here. It looks like he does want to make a play on fruit here. So we'll see. Gets to slide. Does he slide all the way down? No. Luckily enough, he doesn't. He almost went all the way down into that fire down there. Yeah, this isn't working out for him.
Yeah.
Nothing about this turn is working. Even down to the mole.
Once you're on your like 10th LG jump, you realize, okay, each one of these jumps is 5 seconds, so I'm out of time.
Right.
That's rough, yeah.
This might, I mean, I was about to say that might be the turn right there for Island to make a move. I mean, that chamber over there is filled up quite a bit. And like you were talking about, that double kill with Rebrov and Zach over there, he's kind of just ignored. They're maybe both guilty at this point of hyper-focus on the left-hand side of the map.
Right, it's hard to know when to switch sides. Sometimes you just like, all the action happens on one side, so you feel like you have to keep it going, but you can always switch it up to a different, theater of war.
Okay, so he'll get at least one kill there, guaranteed. Some more petrol. That might kill his own worm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. This is the end game right here, the holy hand grenade.
Oh, but now he has all this thinking time. He might change his mind.
Yep, he did. So
okay.
Just that one kill, that's fine. One kill, one pile. The counterplay might be real strong here from Laclac, though.
Yeah, is he... Oh, he needs crates.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's anticipating these worms getting killed, so... Alright, we have switched sides. Now he's going for the left. Maybe getting some good crates. We're going the right, I mean.
Some jetpack difficulties there.
Faulty jetpack. Sometimes it happens.
It wasn't working right.
Yeah.
Okay, that should knock Swamp down. Interesting.
A little more, maybe? Oh, no.
He could toss one more, but it's not going to do it. So he just opts to cut his losses.
That's tough. Yeah, I don't know what he should have done there. I guess, yeah, like the left side would be difficult, the right side also difficult. So Dream's sort of getting the advantage now.
Yeah, I believe that for sure. That he has the upper hand here.
Oh. I think Dream mistakenly did that mortar a little too low on the worm.
He gets a kill there, though. Gets a kill there. Swamp should be also dead. Collateral damage. Ooh, and that's even a little bit lucky. Get that
nice
bonus. Yep. See what he's got in terms of weapons. Rebrov should be pretty easy to kill.
Oh.
Okay, there's one right there. He's probably got a lesser weapon he's going to use, or maybe the same weapon. Okay, so it's going to be a suicide there ultimately, but it still gets quite a bit done in that turn. What's to like about that is Dream still retains his two worms on the right hand side, and all of Laclac's worms are in kind of no man's land over here, where he's got a lot of easy kills. But unless he kills all 3 of these worms or 4 of them, there's going to be a great counterplay coming up here. So yeah, I'm really liking where Dream is at. This looks like his round.
Yeah, I think. Oh, look at that knock.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a 4.
I don't even know how he did that, but that was that was a heck of a play.
Oh man. Yeah, if that knock was intentional, then amazing.
I doubt it was, but it worked out.
Yeah, he's got this nice little pile.
There, one cow should do it unless one of them blows out. One of them does blow out. A little unlucky there, but you can clean that up or not. You got to do one on the other side now.
He did get the left worm. Oh.
Oh. And
Civic lives.
Oh!
No way.
Really fortunate for Laclac there. And that'll clean it up. I don't see any way that it doesn't kill this other worm right now.
Solid. Okay, solid finish.
Yep.
That's not bad. Okay, they're both in a high pressure situation. Dream probably has to kill the left 2 worms.
Yeah, if Dream has a fire punch here, it would just be absolutely beautiful. It could clean these 2 worms up really quickly.
Oh, he's got to get down. Okay, shoot.
Nicely done. Yeah, but he's going to use the fire punch. Yep. Oh.
Okay, crate. Common occurrence, crate save. Oh, the homemade was.
Look at this. Oh, where's it gonna go? Oh, man.
He still what?
He actually does get 1 worm with that somehow. Oh no, but he's sliding. He's gonna lose a lot of time because of this.
Oh, can he aim up with like an Uzi or something?
Yeah.
Oh, super sheep.
We've got a super sheep. Oh, and that's perfect.
It's well so done. Funny that homing still killed the lower worm.
I know.
Calculated. All Dream has to say is the word calculated, and I'll believe him.
All right. Tokmak, he's got a dream and a grenade.
That's all you need. So let's see.
I mean, if there's a world in which he can collect on the right hand side and kill both these worms, I mean. But it looks like very, very long odds at this point.
Yeah, the easier thing to do would be try to hold the left side. Maybe buy yourself some time.
Yeah.
This would be a time to go invisible if he can.
Yeah, right. I was just thinking that. But even if he does go invisible, I mean, great play, right? Oh, does he survive?
Oh,
he survives.
That's important. You got to kill that worm.
Even if he does go invisible, though, Mab, I think, Dream just goes back to what he does best, collecting.
Yep. Dream loves to collect. He's even if it's like the end of the he's up like 2-0, 7 worms to 1. He'll keep collecting. He enjoys it.
Just the satisfying noise when he rolls over those crates and utilities just
right
gets him going.
I guess he's really just preparing for the next round. He probably feels like he has this in the bag, but can always be a little richer, and that means you should be.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to collect a lot right now compared to the left-hand side.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he has to go. Laclac has to go Viz again. Ooh.
Ooh. You almost ended it right there. Wow. That was about as close as it gets. We almost saw a couple suicides bookending these last 2 games.
That would have been just, yeah.
If you could get that old woman down, nah, I don't think she's got enough leg to her.
No.
She's too geriatric at this point, I think, to get all
Oh,
the way over there. It was a nice thought, but
yeah.
yeah, I think that if you just he just jumps straight up and down, she doesn't quite get there, and if he backflips her over there, she doesn't. She goes too high, so there might have been a sweet spot on the girder to launch her
Right, you
far
need to
enough to
launch.
collect from there.
Yeah, you need a launching point for that old bag.
All right, this should probably be it at this point. I mean, provided he can blowtorch through here, yeah, it's a pretty clear path. It's just how much does he want to collect before he ends this round right here?
Still got to make sure he gets it. It's
Exactly right.
so
Like
yeah.
there's, I think there's a
Oh,
point
okay.
where greed usurps everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're back to even again.
Good choice on weapon there. Fire punch was like one of the one things that would kill in like one turn or
Yeah,
one shot.
coming off that girder, pretty easy to predict, having the ceiling right there to kind of trap it.
2-2. So we got Decider.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna bounce out for a minute, but I will be back. All right.
Okay, all right. Let me just ask. Does Decider need to be cave? I don't remember. Okay, so it's island, but it needs to be blue Halloween. Oh, it just needs to be a grass terrain. Seven. Oh, okay, okay. All right. So I'm pulling the next terrain. And we got Halloween. Oh, let me check. Did we, Okay, so I picked the Halloween terrain. Oh, wait, that's been used already. Sports? Okay. Yeah, I picked the non-blue Halloween. So, okay. All right, so we got sports terrain for the decider. Let's see, did I update the score? 2-2, yeah. Sports, sports, sports. All right, so both players, I think, I want to say Dream collected a fair bit at the end. So I'm thinking Dream has a better shot at this moment. Let's see, let's make sure it's a really good map. This one's not bad. Let's get those objects. Okay. This one looks not bad. All right, so decider between Dream and Laclac. It's been pretty even so far. I've always felt Dream has had sort of an advantage, but Laclac did pull off 2 wins. And he gets to go first. So that's actually going to be really important here. Did he save up enough at the end of last round? Because that's going into the islands again. You want to have some good weapons. If you find yourself depleted, that's really not good. 1 kill? Uh-huh. Might need a parachute or something. Oh, no, he's fine. It's gotta have something. Two kills for Laclac. It's a little bit rough for Dream, but Dream definitely has the opportunity to get a double kill on the right side, or possibly with Rebrov and Bully. We also don't know if he has like freeze or anything else. So he chose this worm, which is interesting. I think he wanted to make sure to get a damage kill. Because this guy is like really low health. Select worm would actually be great right now. I wonder if he has that.
All right, I saw the beginning of that. Strong beginning for Laclac. He got a pretty good draw of worms up top.
Yeah, he did luck out a bit. Like 2 or 3 worms on top that he could kill. Dream is trying to like sort of secure the left side, I think. Doing some chaos.
Mole.
There we go.
And the mole strike works out rather well there.
I think so, yeah. It sets up like on the right, he could get like a triple.
Yeah, that's about all you can hope for the, like the mole strike.
So nice. Okay, how does he respond? Okay, Laclac's not even gonna like.
Wow, how do you think he responds?
Right. From what we've seen,
going invisible for the 7th time this series. I don't even think Dreams saw fit to use invisibility this entire time. But Laclac is in love with stealthily creeping around the map.
Yeah. Yeah, I've started to see the appeal of Invis. It's sometimes, but also sometimes you get on these. Oh, Invis freeze! Damn.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. I got my volume way down, but he did freeze though.
Yep. That's rough. Counter freezing is yeah, it's hard to deal with.
Strong play. I mean, this is the final round, so we really see where the stockpiling has gone up to this point.
I'm surprised Laclac had a freeze because I think Dreams just collected more, but yeah.
It'd be nice for us to know what these guys have, like who really has set themselves up for this round,
Yeah, that's one reason sometimes we've done like commentaries like after the game happens.
Talk about counterplay on counterplay on counterplay here, man.
Right. Okay.
Invis to freeze to invis. So now we have virtually nothing to go.
We no longer have anything to commentate about. It's an empty map.
Just seeing crates be consumed and impossible sliding, really, at this point.
Imagine if there was a if there was a football game like this, like one team can just like go invis at any time.
Yeah, and the other team's just like, "Don't worry, I got 2 in the tank."
Yeah.
But
there
he does recall where one of the worms is, which is great, and he gets the axe. And this is great. This is really great. Well remembered by Laclac.
If you can just
this one's got to be pretty much dead. Like 15 HP at the most. That should kill this worm right now. Yeah, that worm's definitely dead after the axe and the minigun.
Yeah, just making sure to even get 1 kill, that does put you ahead. It puts you like a whole turn ahead, basically.
Uh-huh.
The right side might be looking juicy, though. Let's see.
Middle? Looks like he's going up there. That worm should be on like the upper area, if my memory serves, which my memory doesn't serve quite a bit. Yeah, but he is going over there. And he can walk up those trails, which is pretty nice, too, to get a lot of those crates. He's going to be looking to just go pure offense here. A big boom right in the middle of those would be amazing right now.
What do we got? Axe.
Let's see what he's got. If he can kill Dibs as well, He's cleared the path all the way over there. It's tough to sled those worms down that
Oh,
area.
nice try.
Oh,
Smooth.
he does get some nice bounces there.
Oh.
Will that blow? Will that blow the crate? It'll be close. Yep, it
Oh.
does blow the crate. Does he get it? Or
Ooh.
just doesn't get the push?
That was close. That was, yeah, like the wind just wasn't gonna.
I was just about to say he gets blue wind on that, and he definitely gets a plop. But still, I mean, even with the red wind, there's a world in which he does get the kill there. It's
Yeah.
kind of up to real RNG.
Yeah, I think so. Laclac has had a lot of axes. Axe and minigun
Yeah,
is
a lot
just.
of axes, minigun. This should be a quick kill on this one, and then we'll see what he wants to do from there. Yep, and that'll kill that worm. So what does he want to do now?
Wow, he has a lot of time. He could drill down.
I was just thinking if he's got a drill at this point, especially with that utility crate below fruit, could be a nice little play right there. Okay, and he opts to kneecap his opponent a little bit here.
Both players. This is going to be a short round potentially.
One more minigun? No more miniguns for him. Does he have anything to kill? Yep. That'll do it. Wet. Very, 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 very puzzling there.
Well, at least I guess he knew that the holy was just because a holy right on the head is.
I was gonna say
87.
holy leaves him with about 3-4 HP unless I missed my guess.
That's right. Yeah. So at least he knew that he had to do that extra zook. Man, now Dream doesn't have like.
Unfortunately, he shouldn't have done that extra zook the way it turned out. I mean, a little bit of a panic move.
Yeah. It could have gone worse, I guess. But yeah, he did do a lot of damage to himself.
All right, Dream with a series of jumps here. And this should be a really nice old lady right here. Yep, and it is a fantastic old lady. And he pairs the two worms over there. Let's see if he's got enough time here. This could be great if he's got the right weapons.
Marquinhos, I'm surprised Marquinhos lived, but
and Marquinhos almost just took the fire road all the way into the water, but didn't quite get it. One more nade on Bully.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right, let's see if he's got enough to finish him off.
This is a little frustrating. Marquinhos should be dead, but
yep. And then what else here? Oh, and he freezes. Okay, that's a great weapon to get there. Okay. That is huge.
Honestly, Marquinhos living might be the thing that saves Laclac. We'll see.
I mean, it's monstrous at this point. Okay. He's going to opt to go for the old sinker right here.
No!
And he oversinks.
Oh, I feel like the drill got really, it got really drilly at
aggressive?
The end. Right, because the drill can, like, sometimes it can go through land like butter, and then other times...
Exactly, right? He's just running it with a little bit too high octane of a fuel, a little bit too much detonation.
Uh-huh.
Ran into a little power boost there. Okay, so he does get one kill. All he needs, really, at this point is our one key worm right here. Oh, God, that was so unlucky.
That's too bad.
I really did want to see how that played out.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Because it just feels like...
He got robbed.
I mean, I don't know. He might not get. Now he's got it now. And this should be it right here. Just really a rogue drill. A rogue drill was the decider.
Why?
There we go.
He made
flying sheep.
Made that very dramatic. Okay, nice job. So Dream wins it 3-2.
Yep, and that was an extremely tightly contested series, and yeah, just a shame it comes down to the drill going into the water. That's got to be tough to stomach for Laclac.
Yeah, that's too bad. A lot of times these matches really come down to just like one move, even though like there's so much stuff you can do in a match. Just like some other schemes, a lot of times it really does come down to just one little mistaken jump or one little like kill you didn't get, something like that.
Yeah.
And if you leave a worm alive, it can like regenerate, get buff again, and that happens a lot too. So, yeah, good games.
Great,
So
great sequence, and it was great talking with you, Cody.
yeah, thanks for joining, Wally. Yeah, we should commentate more. There's a lot of chaos matches going on. Um, I know on TUS I forget what cups are going on in TUS right now, but for chaos at least we still there's a lot of league matches and cup matches. So I don't know. Feel free to drop by whenever. It's
Ab-
pretty fun.
Absolutely, no, that was like very tightly contested. Great series of games. Great. I mean, both players had their moments throughout that entire match. It's just, yeah, like I said, going back, beating a dead horse really at this point, but it's just tough to think, without that drill, what could have been for Laclac's dreams.